Hi, I'm Matt Duffer.
Ross Duffer.
We created Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is one of those series that ends up being on the watch list for most people. It currently is one of the most popular series on Netflix, and viewers are waiting impatiently for the long-awaited Season 4 to be released. So, for those of you watching this, we are going to be taking a look at some top-secret facts and leaks about Season 4 of Stranger Things. Make sure you stick around for number 1 because it will blow your... We start with the release date. No one really knows the exact date of the release. However, the Duffer Brothers have shown a tendency of releasing their show around holiday seasons, such as the 4th of July for Season 3 and Halloween for Season 2. This makes us believe that Season 4 will be released at the start of 2021, maybe even late 2020 if we are lucky enough. To make us even more curious, in one of his interviews, Joe Keery, Steve, ended up talking about how the Duffer Brothers have done it again. This basically means that Season 4 will be significantly creepier than any of the previous seasons so far. According to one of the most popular fan-made theories, there is even a high chance that the plot of Season 4, and maybe the entire series in general, will have a lot to do with the awful Chernobyl disaster that occurred back in 1986. Not very long after the regular setting of the Stranger Things and in Season 3, which was 1985. How many episodes will be in this new season? Let's remember all of the previous seasons before jumping right into Season 4. The first season of Stranger Things had 8 episodes. The second season had 9. And the third season had 8. So far, many have spoken about the possibility of getting 9 episodes for Season 4. However, if it turns out to be wrong, you can expect a minimum of at least 8 episodes for sure. It's very unlikely that there will ever be less than 8 episodes in a season. Based on our sources, we actually expect 9 or more. Who is actually returning to the series in Season 4? When it comes to the returning cast members, of course, you can expect the regular cast list. Millie Bobby Brown is 11. Gaten Matarazzo as Dustin, Noah Schnapp as Will, Caleb McLaughlin as Lucas, Sadie Sink as Max, and Finn Wolfhard as, of course, Mike. But as you can imagine, these are not the only returning cast members, as we also have Winona Ryder as Joyce Byers, Joe Keery as Steve, Charlie Heaton as Jonathan, and Natalia Dyer as Nancy. To make things even better, Maya Hawke, Robin, and Priya Ferguson, Erica will also be back, and everyone seems to be very happy about that too. What year will the Stranger Things Season 4 be set in? Of course, the aging of the cast plays a huge role in how the series will be going. Knowing the first season was set in 1983, second in 1984, and third in 1985, there is a very high chance the fourth season will be set in 1986, which is why some of the theories are trying to convince us that it will have a connection with the Chernobyl disaster as well. Before we believe anything Reddit talks about, let's talk about how the cast ages in real time and how the cast ages in the series. In the series, it has been only 20 months since the whole adventure started for the cast. However, it has been over 3 years in the real world. This means that the cast is aging and their roles are still stuck in their teenage years. For example, Caleb McLaughlin playing Lucas will turn 18 years of age on October 13th of 2020, and he will no longer suit the role of a 15-year-old boy. A big talking point is that Chief Hopper is alive in Russia. Everyone remembers the day when we saw an American being dragged over the stairs by 2 Russians right after our dearest Hopper suddenly disappeared and was considered dead. Well, to most surprise, Hopper is alive and is being held as a prisoner in Russia. Now, according to the Duffer Brothers and what they spoke about, Hopper is currently stuck in the snowy area of Kamchatka and will be facing very dangerous humans as well as other beings. Of course, upon hearing that Hopper is now alive, fans just had to come up with a variety of different theories about how he survived. Some actually believe the reason Hopper is alive is because he quickly jumped into the Upside Down, saving himself right before the machine exploded and blew everything up at the end of Season 3. Hopper's story in depth. Hopper has been one of the favorite cast members to many fans out there, probably because he was always acting cold but deep down is caring and kind. Lucky for us, we're going to learn a lot more about Hopper in Season 4 according to David Harbour. According to David, there will be a huge reveal about Hopper's history and his entire story about why he is the way he is at times. There were many hints given to the fans throughout the past 3 seasons. However, none of the hints really revealed much at all. Eleven dealing with the loss of her powers and possibly regaining them back. Eleven has been one of the most important characters in the story, considering her powers have been extremely important in many situations. Sadly, in Season 3, Eleven is slowly learning to cope with the fact that her powers are slowly but surely disappearing, and that she is also no longer living with Hopper since Hopper is gone. In Season 4, Eleven will either get her powers back entirely, getting even stronger, or completely losing her powers, as Season 3 seemed to make us think. Seeing Upside Down and the Russians messing around with her friends again, she will most likely do her best to regain her powers and save them, as she always does. If Eleven manages to regain her powers, she will easily be able to find Hopper and see that he is not as dead as everyone thinks he is. Of course, in this process, Eleven will be living and adapting to her life, living with the Byers family in the town that is yet to be revealed to us. To make things even more interesting, Noah Schnapp revealed there is a chance he will have his own story that will take place in an entirely top-secret location. Steve is done with his famous Scoops Ahoy outfit. While this might not be one of the important things everyone wants to hear about, it is important to many ladies out there, therefore we must mention it. Remember Joe Keery, who plays Steve Harrington, and his iconic Scoops Ahoy outfit that everyone loved? Well, according to Joe, the outfit is no more. Upon being asked whether he was able to take the outfit home, he answered that it was not the case, but that he hopes he will be able to someday. Does this mean we will see him roam around again in the outfit, or does that mean that the outfit is gone for good? Either way, whatever may be the case, we all hope to see Joe in another funny outfit as soon as possible. Hawkins is no longer the main place. You most likely saw the Twitter teases about Stranger Things Season 4, and one of them surprised many of us. In one of them, there was a caption saying, "We're not in Hawkins anymore." And while no one really knows what the specifics are behind this, many believe it is about Byers' family and Eleven moving out from Hawkins after Hopper's quote-unquote death. Of course, there are also the Russians who apparently managed to acquire a Demogorgon themselves. Knowing all of this, it's quite obvious that Season 4 will be taking place in multiple places, and not only Hawkins as we are used to. This leaves so much room for cross-country travel with Eleven when she has her powers back. The Hellfire Club is next. To calm down the impatient fans, the Stranger Things crew has revealed the name of the first episode under the name The Hellfire Club. However, under the name of the episode, there's a question. Looking for new members. Are you in? This made the fans start wondering about the possibility that there will be some new characters added to the story. The majority of fans actually think this is about Byers and Eleven making new friends in the new town they moved to. The Hellfire Club is the part many Marvel fans have noticed right away though. For those who have no idea about it, the Hellfire Club is basically a fictional society that can be seen in American comic books made by Marvel. We are expecting to get some big spoilers and Easter eggs throughout this part of the series. Season 4 is influenced by 5 different movies. If anyone knows how to get the Stranger Things fans excited, it is the writers. According to their Twitter feed, there are 5 different movies that are meant to relate to Season 4 overall. The Peanut Butter Solution, The Fisher King, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, You've Got Mail, and Ordinary People. While most of these movies come from a different time period than Stranger Things 4 is supposed to be in, there are still many great guesses on how this could be relatable to the series itself and its 4th season. For example, many fans thought about Ordinary People and ended up very upset because of the plot itself. Ordinary People is a drama movie taking place in the 1980s. The movie itself speaks about a family that is taken apart by the death of one of the sons and a suicide attempt of another. Knowing that we have the Byers boys in the series, many fans ended up worried about whether one of them will actually end up dead in Season 4. Season 4 might be the last season? No one really knows whether Season 4 is the last one or if there will be a 5th season as well. However, we have sources which suggest that Season 4 might end up being split in 2. Knowing there were rumors about Season 4 being the last season of Stranger Things, many fans believe that Season 4 will actually end up being split in 2, and that way we would get a Season 5. Of course, none of this has been confirmed by the Duffer Brothers, and to be honest, with the kids getting older, it will be hard to have them pull off the role of 14 to 15-year-old kids. So, there you have it. Some of the top secret and private moments of Stranger Things Season 4 that we are expecting to see, and some that we are still waiting on confirmation from. Of course, the production had to be put on hold because of the global situation. In an interview with Jimmy Fallon, Millie Bobby Brown spoke about the last time she and her crew filmed and worked on the series. And apparently they have been shooting for 2 weeks in Lithuania before the production was completely stopped and everyone was sent home. Make sure you are ready for Season 4, because we know it's going to make a lot of heads spin. Stay tuned to us here to see all of the newest Stranger Things videos. As you can imagine, so many people are looking forward to the new season and can't wait for its release. What do you think will happen? Have you heard all of the conspiracy theories out there on the internet? Some of them are pretty crazy and make no sense, but some of them are actually pretty good. Let me know what you think will happen in the newest season in the comments.
That man in there, I know he doesn't look it, but he is one of the most dangerous men in the world.
Thanks for watching the video.